Hello TASN members! Welcome to the Legislative Action Conference First Timers video. We have decided to record a video for all first timers attending LAC, so you will be able to watch this as many times as you like and on your own time. I have Darren Crawford here. He is our current Public Policy and Legislation Chair. He is here to help me inform all of you on what to expect at your first LAC.
Thank you, Tanya. We first want to thank you for participating in this year's effort to impact change. I'd like to go over what the purpose of LAC is. It's basically an opportunity for you to tell your stories. As we all know, child nutrition bills are not really a priority at this particular time, but this is still our opportunity to make a personal connection with our representatives. We'd like to provide you with some tips and tools that are going to help you navigate through your first LAC. First, we're going to discuss the packet that we'll provide you with when you're doing your March to the Hill. You'll be going over these items with your representative or their aide during your scheduled time slot. The first thing, SNA will provide a position paper to guide you on the items to discuss. TASN has also included some Texas-centric information that we can use to share with our representatives. Both of those items are going to be in your packet when you attend your meetings on the Hill. SNA also has provided some talking points. Those aren't going to be in your packet, but you can grab one of them when all the Texas delegates meet during the conference. Those points are broken down, so it makes it easy to discuss your concerns. However, I would advise you to tell your own personal stories. In light of that, this year we're asking everybody who attends to bring 2 items with you. The first is your own personal story or stories. It's important that your rep knows why these programs are important to you, the impact that you have on your community, the impact you have on your students. So write those stories down to share them with your representative. You can actually write it down, place it in your packet so that when you're in the meeting, if you forget what you wanted to say, it will be there right for you. Item number 2 that we're asking for is a filled out copy of the block grant calculator. If you go to the TASN website, there's a link on there for the block grant calculator. Click on it, fill out the form with the information from your district. We'd like you to print that out, bring it with you too, stick it in your packet. Again, so that it's there when you're in that meeting. If you would like, you're more than welcome to send those stories and a copy of your block grant calculator form to headquarters prior to arrival. If you're going to do that, please get it to Tanya by February 23rd so that she can have that all put together when we're making the packets. The most important thing, and I will stress it again, is make sure that you personally connect with your representative or their aide. You want to educate them about what your daily struggles are. You want them to know the impact that you are having on children through this program. Now we're going to go over some logistical items. Tanya's going to go over that with you so you know what to expect when you charge the Hill.
The fun part. So upon arriving, I did want to let you all know that in the general session hall, you will see Texas flags. Please be sure to come and sit with the Texas table so we can all have a good time together as well.
That was
very good. As well as learn from each other and network. I also want to let you know that we will be having our room designated by SNA where we will all meet. This room, we will inform everyone on the room and time once we hear back from SNA. Upon arrival, you will see all of the Texas delegates that will be advocating alongside you. During this time, we will discuss which delegates will be going to which representative. We typically try to send at least 3 people to each representative. We try and send you to your own personal representative so you can make a connection. We will be teaming ISD personnel up with industry so they can hear stories from both sides. Please note that we might not have meetings with every representative, so you might be asked to do something called a drop-off. This just means we will provide you with a packet and ask you that you drop it off at the front desk of the representative. You might not be with the same people in each meeting, so please take note as to which meetings you will be attending. We do try our hardest to keep your meetings in either the same building or in a building that is close, that are closest to each other. Please do be mindful of your time. This is the perfect time to segue back to Darren to talk about some insider tips.
Thank you, Tanya.
You're welcome, sir.
All right, so tip 1, give yourself enough time to go through security. Each time you enter a new building, you're going to have to go through security just like the airport. So you will have to do basically the TSA shuffle, take your shoes off, take your belt off, just put it around your neck there, empty out your pockets, and you're going to go through security. And that's going to happen anytime you leave a building and you go back into the building. So I guess tip 2 is really going to be, once you get in a building, stay there. There are 3 different congressional buildings. They all connect so that you don't have to go back out and get through security again. So it's a good idea just to stay there, explore the tunnel systems under the buildings. It's fascinating. Tip number 2, it is possible that when you are going through security, you're going to have to wait outside prior to getting into the building. It can be cold in DC, so please bring a coat, bring a jacket. It might be chilly, and you might be standing outside. Tip number 3, you're going to be walking around the city, so we would suggest you wear comfortable walking shoes. Or, ladies, pack some comfy shoes and switch into heels if you would like.
Good tip.
Tip number 4, don't forget your business cards. It's important to leave your cards so that your reps will know that somebody from their area stopped by, and also for them to know that, hey, I have a contact in child nutrition. This person is an expert in child nutrition. If I have questions about the program, that's who I'm going to call. So leave those cards.
Take Darren's advice. He's the expert. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. We hope it helps you prepare prior to attending LAC. Please feel free to reach out to Darren or myself if you have any questions prior to arriving in DC. Again, we're excited for you to be a part of this year's advocacy group. We look forward to seeing you there.